Well, I'm super excited to introduce to you Cameron Suorsa from Earlybirds Toastmaster here in Butler. So welcome to the Butler Buzz.
Thanks for having me, Tricia.
Oh, absolutely. Well, this is one of my favorite subjects, public speaking, presenting. And it's a lot of individuals' greatest fear.
It
right?
is.
And Toastmasters has been on a mission for a long time to help people overcome that fear. So let's talk a little bit more about Toastmasters. What's the mission of Toastmasters?
Toastmasters' mission is to help people become leaders. It's where leaders are made.
Okay.
And how they make leaders is they help them first with improving their public speaking skills.
Okay.
And once they're in the door working on their speaking skills, they often discover that, hey, I can rise into leadership.
Right.
In our meetings, we have roles for you to participate in, to keep track of the time, of how long a speech is, or count the ums and ahs.
Oh, yes.
Or even give you feedback on the speech that you're giving.
Okay.
And then beyond that, there's also opportunities to be in a leadership position in the club.
Right.
Or in the district, or internationally.
Yes. And I foresee your future. It will happen. Cameron, how long have you been involved?
I have been involved for 2.5 years now. I
2.5
joined
years?
amid the pandemic.
Did you?
I did.
And why? Like, how did you learn about it? Who encouraged you to do this?
I was actually first introduced to Toastmasters by Katina Hunter, who was one of the 4-H leaders that I had back in high school.
Okay.
And I had been doing public speaking through 4-H.
Right.
And she saw that I had a passion for that. And because I was aging out at the age of 18, she said, you should check out Toastmasters. And that always sat in the back of my mind.
Okay.
And I didn't join immediately.
Right, because you were a Grove City College student.
I was at Grove City College studying entrepreneurship. And my junior year, I decided to join Toastmasters.
Okay.
Because I wanted to work on my public speaking outside of the stress-induced last minute. There's a business presentation, a business pitch the next day.
Right. It could be ongoing.
Ongoing development of speaking skills.
So Earlybirds Toastmasters meets at the Butler YMCA.
They do.
And they're called Earlybirds because they meet at what time?
7:30 a.m. on Saturday.
And it's a great way to start your weekend.
It is the great way to start any weekend.
Right. And that particular chapter of Toastmasters has been around for 65 years.
65 years.
And wow, that's a long time. And can you kind of give us a framework of what would someone expect at the meetings?
Absolutely. So at a Toastmaster meeting, there are 3 pieces of that meeting.
Okay.
The first chunk is your prepared speeches. And these are speeches that members have been preparing with from the Pathways program.
Okay.
So every person that's in Toastmasters picks a path. There are 11 different paths. And really it's just an area of focus that you're interested in.
Okay.
I'm in visionary communications, and it's about being able to more effectively communicate your vision and being an entrepreneurship major. It seemed like a great fit.
Sure. Once you are in that pathway for a while, can you move then to other pathways?
Absolutely. You can go to all of the paths if you want, but there are 5 levels. And so in that path, you have different projects.
Okay.
And that project that you work on can range from something very simple, such as having to use some type of visual aid, like a PowerPoint presentation, or it could be a little more advanced, like one of the projects that I just completed this past fall was starting a podcast.
Okay.
And in my case, I helped a client start a podcast and did a project presenting about that.
Okay.
And
then you get feedback from others.
Yeah. So you work on this project, and then you are getting ready to do like a 5 to 7 minute speech at a meeting. Is the most common. And you will end up getting evaluated. So the first part of the Toastmaster meeting are those prepared speeches. And so after the prepared speeches is one of the parts of the meeting that I love the most,
Okay.
and that is table topics.
Okay.
And table topics is where you give a 1 to 2 minute speech on a topic that you did not know you were going to be speaking on.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah, right,
impromptu speaking.
Yes.
And that 1 to 2 minute topic it just gives you so much opportunity to grow and think on your feet.
Yes, creativity.
And yeah, I've definitely seen it affect myself in Toastmasters. I wasn't expecting to be able to talk
About anything.
about anything
And at any time,
At
right?
any time, it definitely came in handy. About a year ago or so, my grandmother passed away.
Okay.
And the pastor asked me like 10 minutes before the service to do some speaking parts. And Toastmasters absolutely helped me
Yep.
prepare last minute and feel confident doing that.
Oh.
So
Well, I know we could talk a lot more about
could.
it. And I encourage everybody to learn more about Toastmasters. It's very inexpensive to join. You can attend a few meetings for free just to kind of try it out to see if it's a good
Absolutely.
fit for you. But a great way to start your Saturday mornings. Early Bird Toastmasters right here in Butler. Cameron, thank you for being with us.
thanks for having me, Tricia.
And thank you. Thanks for watching this episode of the Butler Buzz. If you want to see more, just click on the playlist button up here. To keep up to date with all of Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, click on the subscribe button down here. Hey, I suggest you do both. See you next time.